Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Trey here. I'm back with another video, and today I want to try something a bit different. I want to try to record some audio over top of the video, see how it turns out, as you can see. So, real quick, we're going to get into it because there's no actual intro to this video because I wanted to try this. So, we're building a small little mart. It's a different design than some of the other buildings, so it's also a shorter video. It's only about 8 minutes 30 seconds, I believe. And yeah, so I want to start off by saying I won't be talking during everything, of course. There's things that are kind of self-explanatory. I won't be talking, but I do want to try to talk. I want you guys to tell me what you think about it. I'm going to explain things, look things over, talk about stuff, whatever's going on, just to maybe make it more interesting than just music. So right now we're just working on the walls, the roof, the basic stuff that you don't really want to watch, but we're trying to give you all the building besides like roads. And yeah, if you watched my episode 5, you'll know that this building did exist already, but there was no actual tour of it. That's because episode 6 was recorded before this. I'm hoping we can get some more episodes recorded because it's the last episode I have pre-recorded. Hopefully soon we can get a few more episodes recorded. And yeah, right now we're getting on the roof. We're trying a different design than normal. It looks pretty good, I'd say. I like the design. As you can see, we had a bit of trouble there. So yeah, we tried a bit of a different design, and we were contemplating, deciding, and we decided we liked it. So then we did center the doorways off, and here we start doing the floor, something again no one really likes. Now night vision is a thing we do often just because we want you guys to be able to see, and it's easier for us. So you'll see us use night vision all the time in this series. I'm sure you've noticed it in other episodes if you watch them all. And yeah, so we're gonna get through this floor. We actually go pretty quick on it. We don't take too long. The speed in the video is only doubled because I wanted to try audio recording. But I'm hoping also the music, I've been messing with it. I'm hoping it's not too loud. I tried to lower the volume on it. I can always lower it more in the editing. Tell me what you guys think, if you like it, but you think the music was a bit too loud. I like having the background music for parts where I'm not talking, though, if there's a part where I got nothing to say because it's just self-explanatory and there's nothing to talk about. Like right now, if I wasn't explaining things and asking questions, it'd probably be basically silent besides the music. See, I mean, it adds a nice little vibe. Now here we're working on a small back room. There's no loot, like we said. Loot is going to be completely made after the fact so that you guys don't see what's going on with everything, and that you guys don't know which places are the best, which places you don't care about. So you gotta decide by yourself, which is what I kind of like about this series, because we're not giving you everything. We've got some secrets hidden that you guys don't even know about yet. You won't unless you play it whenever it gets released. But I'd say it's going pretty good. The build is looking pretty good. Now the shelves I did go through and change off camera just because the design I kept basically the same, but they were blending in too much, which I didn't like. Now here I was trying to get all the doors not to face the same way, and it worked, I guess. I was trying dispensers. Replace all the chests with dispensers. Just looks more like a freezer in my opinion. So here's at the point we started the new song, as you can hear, and I'm really hoping it's not too loud for you guys. Now the shelf, I did mess with it. We messed with it a bit because the building ended up being offset, as you can see. So yeah, got that chest. It'll be loot. I'll probably have a random loot in there. And the building, as you can see, the basic building is done now. We got an interior, which is going to be changed up a bit. Now we're going to work on decorating. We're decorating the entire place now. We're doing more than just this. We're going to decorate with leaves and everything. Makes it look better because we're going for a more overgrown vibe and not a wasteland vibe. I really like it. So now we're moving on to the next part of it, which is all the decoratings. Now that big bush, it was kind of experimental, but it turned out alright, I believe. I just kind of like the look of it. I've also been thinking if I could hide sea lanterns under it. You'll see one in the next episode when I finish the apartment building, which I have finally done. It's all finished up and it's overgrown and stuff, but I put sea lanterns under some of the leaves. They're completely hidden from view, but it adds a cool lighting effect from the distance. So you guys see, and I'm gonna be asking your guys' opinion on it. I think it looks pretty neat though. Just adds a cool little vibe. Here we're finally adding the ruinedness to the building. It's not just a plain building, which is always needed in the apocalypse, obviously. So right now I think it's looking pretty good. You can get in from basically anywhere at this point. You don't need to go in the front door. Now here the bush, I was having a bit of trouble deciding if that was working, but it did. Worked out pretty well in the end. If I should break out the corners, I wasn't sure, but I did. Now here, I like to sporadically place it, but I still like to have control, which is what that little changing was. Now, not all of it's going to go down from the roof, as you could see there, but a lot of it does just because I like that look more. I think it looks more natural, I guess. Now, as you can see by his little stop there, sometimes we like to sit and just observe what progress we've done or what the other person's doing. Now here, I was destroying the plant in front of the building because we're going to get a sidewalk down in front. He was a bit confused there for a second, but we're going to have a sidewalk that stretches the whole way down. As you could see there was just a cut. I went down and I did the entire sidewalk off camera just because, like I said, roads are kind of boring. That cut I completely forgot existed, so sorry about not warning you for that. But we cut through, built the entire road. Now we're going to add some small little holes. This is about the biggest one in the road so far. Looks pretty cool. I have changed it off camera as well by adding some sandstone slabs and some cobblestone slabs just for a bit of a more broken feel. So it looks pretty cool. Nice flooded hole, kind of like a pipe broken side. Now here we're just adding the vegetation that we have. Same way on the highway. We've got some plants scattered around. We will be adding cars to it eventually. We're also going to break up this. Now we do this. We try to keep the white part of the lines away from the grass. It makes it look a bit better. Because if the white's touching it, it just kind of looks odd. Which you could kind of see there as he was editing it. I really like it better when the white's not touching it. And we're nearing kind of the end of the video. We've only got about a minute and a half left. So I'm going to leave it play a bit because you know what we're doing, and yeah. Oh, here I'm going to interrupt real quick. I was adding ferns because I like to do a fern and tall grass mixture, which he hadn't done. So that's all I was doing. Now we don't do tall ferns unless there is a tree because it makes it look more overgrown. As you can see, also remove that white. Now I'll let you watch. I just wanted to explain a bit. Now that does end up getting added on correctly later on, whenever I finish up the skyscraper. Now here's the part I had not warned Damien about at all. It's kind of great. I hope I do it in this part. I don't know if I did this off camera on. Some parts we work on off camera just because it's stuff you wouldn't like to watch, but sometimes there also just some stuff that happens. I'm pretty sure I do it on camera though. Yep, here it is. He didn't know I was doing this until right here. He was confused for a second. It blew a perfect square, which kind of surprised me, so I had to break out some manually. But this was just for a small little hole, a bit of broken. I like to remove the lights a bit, because lights would break a bit easier. I think it adds to a realistic vibe. We also put rubble on the floor, because there would be rubble, it wouldn't just be there. So we like to do a bit of that. Slabs and stairs are one of my favorite things to work with when I'm creating a destroyed building. It just makes it look better than just that plain block. That's a good tip for anyone, because I think that looks better with the slabs than just plain blocks everywhere. And yeah, if you like, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and until next time, goodbye!